So we are in the 4th unit, that is presentation of data of NCERT 11th class economics for statistics for economic subject. Okay. In this unit, we have discussed all these topics like diagrams, various kinds of diagrams, graphs. What are the advantages of diagrams or graphs we have discussed. The frequency polygon, histogram, Ogaev curves, then arithmetic line graph. Several others we have discussed. Now coming to exercises. Okay. We will do this multiple choice first. Bar diagram is a, what is it? Is it a one dimensional or two dimensional?
One dimensional.
One dimensional. Okay, very good. Data presented through a histogram can help in finding graphically the
mode.
Very good. With the help of histogram, we are able to find mode. Ogaivs can be helpful in locating graphically the
median.
Very good, median. See, Ogaiv curves will be like this, no? And they are like this. And this one will become our median. Okay, that we discussed in the yesterday's class, in the previous class. Now next, data presented through arithmetic line graph helps in understanding long-term trend, cyclicity in data, seasonality in data, all the above. Which one is correct?
All the above.
Not like that. You see, cyclicity or seasonality, we may not get accurate result. So you choose only long-term trend. Okay, long-term trend can be derived with the help of arithmetic line graph. Okay. Then fifth one, width of bars in a bar diagram need not be equal. Is it correct or false?
False.
Yes, false. It is false. Okay. Next, width of rectangles in a histogram should essentially be equal. Is it correct or not?
False.
They should be equal or can be unequal?
Can be unequal.
It can be unequal. Very good. So
yes.
Sixth one is false. Fifth also false. Sixth also false. Histogram can only be formed with continuous classification of data. Is it correct or not? True.
Yes.
In the previous class, we have converted discrete data into continuous data. Okay, because I expect also bars will be like this without any gap. So continuous data is required for histograms. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next, histogram and column diagram. Column diagram means what? Column diagram means nothing but bar diagram. Okay.
Yes.
Another name it is. Bar diagram are the same method of presentation of data. Is it true?
No, sir, false.
No, it is false. They are different. That is, there is at least minute change will be there in a new method. Please remember in anything. Okay. Ninth one, mode of a frequency distribution can be known graphically with the help of a histogram. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes.
True, sir.
Frequency distribution can be known graphically with the help of a histogram. Median of a frequency distribution cannot be known from the Ogaivs. What is the answer? Median of a frequency distribution cannot be known from the Ogaivs.
False.
False. Okay,
yes.
It is false. Then the 11th one. What kind of diagrams are more effective in representing the following? Okay. First one is monthly rainfall in a year. With the help of bar diagrams, if you show, it will be nice.
Yes.
Okay. Then composition of the population of a Delhi by region. Which is better? I will show bar diagrams. Yes. Which type of bar diagram? I have showed different bar diagrams.
Yes.
I will show them just once. Recollect them.
Component, sir.
Component bar diagram is very useful in that. Okay. Component bar diagram. Yes. See component bar diagrams. Okay. See like this.
Yes.
See like this. See. Component bar diagram. Single one, you will show different components of population. This may be male, this may be female, this may be illiterate, this may be illiterate, like that. Total population you will show at the top. Okay, so like
Yes.
this. So this is component bar diagram. Okay. So next one. So in which question now we are?
11th.
Components of cost in a factory. Which one is better, do you feel?
Pie chart.
Pie chart will be useful. Means this is, for example, in a factory, this is salaries component.
Yes.
This is wages component. Okay. This is electricity. This is telephone charges or mobile phone charges. Okay. This is rent. This is what is the other expense? Advertisement expenditure. Let us take for example.
Yes.
Then this is let us take for example stationery, and this is miscellaneous. Others, all other items which cannot be classified under these heads like this. So components of a cost in a factory, the pie diagram will be shown.
Yes.
Okay, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. Coming to next one. Suppose you want to emphasize the increase in the share of urban non-workers and lower level of urbanization in India, as shown in example 4.2. How would you do it in the tabular form? Okay, this I will do. Just wait. So we have to pick up 4.2. Where is the 4.2? In which page it is? 12th question. Example 4.2. Where is that example? See, this is case 1. This is example 1. Okay.
Yes.
Next one will be next one. Case 2 will be our this one. So this data we have to study. Okay, for our diagram, for our tabular diagram. Okay. Suppose you want to emphasize the increase in the share of urban non-workers and lower level of urbanization in India, as shown in example 2. How would you do it in the tabular form? So we have to see. Census of India 2001 reported that Indian population had risen to 102 crore, of which only 49 crore were females against 53 crore males. Okay, 74 crore people resided in rural India and only 28 crore lived in towns or cities, while there were 62 crore non-worker population against 40 crore workers in the entire country. See, you can add these two. 62 plus 40 will give us 102. Okay, so in India, non-workers were 62 crores, workers were 40 crores. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So I am writing the main points. First of all, I am finding. Okay. See, total is equal to 102. Okay. Again, workers, population of workers is equal to 40 crore, and non-workers is equal to 62. I will increase the size. Did you get this? What I have written? Total population
Yes,
102 crores. In this population, 40 crore are workers, whereas 62 crores are non-workers. Okay. Now coming to next one. Urban population had even higher share of non-workers. See, again in this non-workers you see. In this non-workers, urban population had even higher share of non-workers, 19 crore. 19 crore belong to urban population. Okay, remaining 40
Yes.
out of 62, 19 are urban population. Remaining how much? Remaining will be 43. No, these are rural.
Yes, sir.
Rural non-workers. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
You did not get? Shall I repeat?
No, sir. Understood.
Understood. No? Now coming to workers. See, in workers, see, urban populations 9 crore are working. Means out of 40 crore workers, urban population is 9 crores. Remaining population is what? Rural. So out of 49 belong to urban. Then rural how many? 31.
Yes,
Did you
sir.
understand?
Yes, sir.
So this is how you have to derive it. Okay. Now coming to the drawing of this. How to put this entire matter in a table. So I am drawing, I am showing. So in the question, what they want non-workers population and level of urbanization in our country. So we have to draw table. So I am inserting table like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So otherwise I will not use here. I will. Okay, I will draw. So this is how I am going to draw. Okay. Otherwise, I will not do it. Fine. I am drawing a table. We have to depict it in a table. How I am doing it, you check it and you also have to like this. All this is there is no hard and fast rule. I am preparing in my own way. Okay. So urban. This is what rural. Urban. Rural. Then here it is. What is it? It is total.
Yes.
Okay. So table I am preparing. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Next. What I will do is I will add lines. Then next one. In urban, 2 categories, 3 categories I am making. This including total. What are the categories? You just check. See. Here you write. I am writing with this. This is workers. This is non-workers. This is total of urban population. Yes. Next one. Next one I will again draw. This one again in rural population also like that. Next. Right. Now you see, here also in rural population also workers, non-workers and total. Okay. Then again what I am doing is here in this one, workers how many, non-workers how many.
Yes.
Okay, total in Indian population, workers how many, non-workers how many, I want to show. Now coming to this. Now you tell me, I mentioned right, in urban population, how many workers are there? In urban population, how many workers are there? Just now I have written, no? You did not note?
19 crores.
Now they are non-workers, you see properly. Non-workers are 19 crores. Am I correct?
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes.
Total of urban population is how much? Total urban population is how many crores? Yes. Total urban population. How many crores? Total rural population, how many crores? You check it, check the problem properly. Total urban population is of 28 crores. You check it, check the problem properly. Okay. Simply, total rural population is 74 crore. Population is there. You check it. Total 74 plus 28 is 102. Am I correct? Yes. Are you unable to get it? Shall I again repeat the? Shall I again explain the problem to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. I will explain. So what I will do is, okay, now you come to this. See, total population is 102 crores. Is it clear? Did you understand 102 crore total population? In
Yes,
this
sir.
one, you see, 40 crore workers are there in the entire country. So total in 102 crore population, 40 are workers. Remaining 62 are not non-workers. Is it clear to you? Did you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now coming to in this worker population, how many rural area people are there? How many urban area people are there? We have to find out. Okay, now you see. While there were 62 crore non-workers population against 40 crore workers in the entire country, urban population had an even higher share of non-workers, 19 crore. See, in non-workers total 62 are there, no? In this one, 19 crore are urban. Did you get it? 19 crore are urban. See, urban population had an even higher share of non-workers, that is 19 crore. In 62, 19 crore are urban. Did you get?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So remaining in 62, 43 will be rural.
Yes.
Did you understand? Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Please you note down these points.
Yes.
Again, I cannot go back to this problem then. Next. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next, coming to worker population, you see, In worker population also, urban population you have to find out, rural population you have to find out. Now coming to against workers. See, urban population had an even higher share of non-workers, 19 crores against workers. So in other urban population, you see 9 crore workers are there. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So in urban, total workers are 40 crores. In this one, 9 crores are urban. So remaining, how many are going to be rural? 31 are going to be rural.
31.
Okay, you can cross check. See, urban
Yes, sir.
population total workers 9 plus 19 non-workers are there. 9 plus 19 is equal to 28. No?
Yes, sir.
28 is urban population is mentioning, no, in the problem.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, in workers, 31 belong to rural area, and in non-workers, 43 belong to rural area. 43 plus 31, total 74.
74.
So that is what our population is, 74 plus 28, total 102. No?
Yes, sir.
Did you get these numbers? You
Yes,
note
sir.
in table that they are required. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So coming to table. Now listen, I am trying. So what I am doing is first urban population. Then next it is rural. Then next it is total. Then in this one, we want workers and non-workers and total.
Yes.
Workers, non-workers and total. Similarly here, workers and non-workers. Okay, now coming to filling up this workers. How many workers are there in urban population? How many crores?
9.
9. Very good. Non-workers, 19.
31.
No?
Sorry, 90. 90.
Total 28. Okay, you cross check.
Yes.
Then in rural, how many working?
31.
31. Very good. Then non-workers, how many?
43.
43.
Total 74.
Total 74. So in Indian population, how many workers are there? 31 plus 9, 40. How many non-workers are there? 43 plus 19. It is 62.
62.
Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So again, here I mentioned, in every table compulsorily we have to mention the units. Here in crores we have to mention. Okay.
Yes.
Again, another thing is also important. I told you already. What is the source from where you got it?
Yes.
From where you got?
Census. Census of
2001 it is. Okay, census
yes.
2. So like this we have to draw. In any table they are important. Please remember, census, crores or units. Units we have to mention. Source we have to mention. Like this. Okay, this is the answer
Yes,
for
sir.
that. Okay. So 12th problem is over now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then next one, 13th one is it. How does the procedure of drawing a histogram differ when class intervals are unequal in comparison to equal class intervals in a frequency table? See, I told you now in the previous chapter, I told you sometimes different class intervals may be given. Means, suppose let us take for 0 to 10, then 10 to 20, then 20 to 40 may be given. Okay.
Yes.
In that case also you have to draw a histogram sometimes. So what you will do is, see, in a bar diagram means always this width is going to be same, but in histogram you can change this width according to the length of the class interval. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
That is the difference, main difference between histogram and bar diagram. In bar diagrams, in multiple choice questions also this question came. In a bar diagram, always the same width will be there. This width will be same in all
Yes.
cases. But in case of histogram, proportionately you can increase. Means depending on the class interval, you can increase this size also. In that way, you can adjust different class intervals. Did you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now next one, 14th one. The Indian Sugar Mills Association reported that sugar production during the first fortnight of December 2001 was about 3,87,000 tons, as against 3,78,000 tons during the same fortnight last year. The offtake of sugar from factories during the first fortnight of December 2001 was 2,83,000 tons for internal consumption and 41,000 tons for exports, as against 1,54,000 tons for internal consumption and nil for exports during the same fortnight last season. Present the data in a tabular form. Okay. Now we have to
Yes.
show it in a multiple bar diagram. Okay. First of all, you have to present it in table. Just like in the previous problem, we have presented the data in a table. No. So here also we have to present it in a table. How I will present it, you see it, you check it. Okay. Now you see what I am doing is I am drawing a table. How I am drawing is check it. First I am mentioning it as dates are required first. Okay. The first column I am mentioning it date. Okay. Then what is the data? First we require sugar production during the. Okay. So I will take total production. Then Then it is one is internal consumption. Then another one is some part of production they used for internal consumption. Another one is export. Okay. Did you get it?
Yes,
What?
sir.
Right. First date. Date is 2000 and 2001 they have given. 2000 year one, again 2001. So in date column you mentioned December 2001 and again in the next row you mentioned December 2001. Is it clear? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I am mentioning it as December 2000. Then another row also is required. December 2000. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now next total production is required. See, in December 2000, what is the production? The offtake of sugar from factories during the first fortnight of December 2001 is 2,83,000. So where is the 2001? The Indian Sugar Mills Association reported that sugar production during the first fortnight was about 3 lakh, as against 3,78,000 tons during the same fortnight last year 2000. Okay, so in the year 2000, the production is 3,78,000. So that you take 3,78,000. During the next year, what is it? It was about
3,87,000.
Did you get? Are you able to understand what I am doing?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Right. So now coming to next. See, the offtake of sugar from factories during the first fortnight of December 2001 was 2,83,000 tons for internal consumption. So in that year we will make it 2,83,000. In the year this 2001, 2,83,000 is for internal consumption. How much is exported? Export
1,54,000.
No, 41,000 tons.
41,000.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So 41,000 is exported. Now coming to previous year. See, in the previous year, for exports as against 1,54,000 tons for internal consumption. So during the last 1,54,000 tons were used for internal consumption. Okay, export is nil. You can check export was nil and nil for exports during the same fortnight last season. Did you get?
Yes.
Sugar production. So heading should be there for any table. Suitable heading should be there. In the last table, I listed it. What is it? Actually, this you select a suitable title for this problem table. That is urban and rural workers and okay, or simply workers and non-workers of India.
Yes.
Population. Okay, that will be the suitable heading. It depends. It can change from person to person heading. Okay, there is no hard and fast rule. Similarly, here what I will mention is for this heading is sugar production. Okay, so sugar production. My heading is sugar production and consumption. Both I am mentioning. Means internal consumption and external consumption. It implies. External consumption means export. Yes, did you get?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, and again, another thing is also required. What is it? In tons. I mentioned, no? This is in tons, no? Production.
Yes, sir.
You have to mention it in brackets. So again, the source may be,
Oh,
source is required. Source we have to mention. Is the source given in the?
yes. Indian Sugar Mill Association.
Very good. Indian Sugar Mills Association report. So it may be annual report of Indian Sugar Mills Association. I am mentioning it. Okay.
Yes.
Annual report of Indian Sugar Mills. Compulsorily you have to mention in examination. Source is the units, whether they are in rupees or tons or kgs or liters, what you have to mention compulsory. Okay. So present the, so did you get this one? How the values?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So that is the beauty of the table. See, this is description actually. Presentation of data in descriptive form. This is confusing, you can see. But in table, just within a fraction of seconds, you can understand. Yes, am I correct? Yes, am I correct? Within a
Yes,
fraction,
sir.
understand. So in the beginning of this chapter, different types of presentations we have seen: descriptive presentation, tabular presentation, diagrammatic presentation. So this is presentation. This is difficult to understand. Whereas this is a tabular presentation, we can easily understand. Okay. Next, coming to second bit in this one. Suppose you were to present this data in a diagrammatic form. Which of the diagram would you use and why? Yes, which one will you use? Different diagrams are there. I am going back to diagrams once.
Multiple bar diagram, sir.
I am coming. I am going to it. This one, multiple bar diagram. This is suitable. Means, see, let's take for example, this is, see, in this line only I am trying. This is total production. In this one, this is for internal consumption, and this is
Yes.
for like this. You can show it like this. So multiple bar diagram is suitable. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Remaining one problem is there. In the next class, we will learn it. We will go to that problem.
Yes.
Then this one. It is very simple only actually. Represent the data as multiple time series graphs.
Yes.
Simple like this. I will show you just. I am going back to the textbook. Time series graph. Where is the time series graph in the textbook? So this one only. This at the end we have seen on this one. This is time. This is time series.
Yes, sir.
All time zones are there here. So So in this problem also time zones are there, no different years are given. So that is why this is also here also they have mentioned. This is also known as time series graph. In the bracket they mentioned this time series graph. Archimedes
Yes, sir.
as well as time series graph. Okay. So this problem on the same line you draw 1994 1000. These three different ones you use means I will show you them. See, three different ones means one in your notes you draw one line with pencil, one line with blue pen, another line with black pen, or like this also you can use. You can thicken it on one with all the pencils only. All the lines you draw with pencils only. On one line you give it empty, and the second one you draw squares, and on the next one you can draw circles. It is left to us just to in order to distinguish. But here you have to clearly mention one belongs to what. This is important. Okay. So again, you can see this total data. Minuses are also there. So minus means here we have to draw like this. So you start like this. So here -1, -2 also. Here 1, 2 like this it will come. Otherwise, if you are unable to do in the next class, I will explain. Okay, you try it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you then.
Thank you, sir.